What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 What's up, beautiful people? We are back again, but this one is all about the activities that are featured on the Norwegian Prima. And make sure y'all stick to the end because you're going to see a phenomenal way of ordering food as well as some of the food that we had on the ship itself. Now, if you did not see the cruise tour of the Norwegian Prima, make sure you go check that out, the last video before this one. And so you can see like the size of the boat from the side of the boat. But of course, we're going to go on this video and take a look at all the amenities, well, not amenities, but the activities that you can find on the boat. Now, I wanted to show y'all this because this boat did port out of New York City, and this is the view. That is New Jersey to the left, and then New York City on the right with the bridge in between that connects the two. And it was pretty cool just to see all of that in action, in motion from the ship itself. And so here again, this is the New York City side, which I don't know, a lot of people may not have ever been to New York City, and I have. However, to see it from the port was a nice view. And this is like a little naval situation that was over there with some planes and all those things. But anyway, New York City, Manhattan. And here are the go-karts and the pool view, which is very cool. We're going to take you on the go-karts shortly. However, just to show you what it looks like from the other side was that shot. And now this is where all of the fun happens. I think it was like deck 18 or 19, maybe 19. But anyway, this is the fun zone, okay? This is everything that you want to have fun with your family, your friends, or your loved ones that are on the ship with you. That was like some table soccer where you kick the ball, and I never played it. Beer pong is here as well. The funny thing is they don't let you bring drinks, so we were shooting beer pong in empty cups, but it was still fun. And here's a foosball table, which was very fun. I don't recommend it to be for 2 people, at least 4 people. We had 6 people playing because, you know, it had the need. And we still had 1 person short. But anyway, here are the ping pong tables. It goes down on ping pong. If you've been on a cruise, you know it goes down on the ping pong table because the boat moves and therefore your shots move, and then it just does what it does. On the left is the pickleball court, which was very cool. People are there. All of this is free, a part of your cruise. And here's a weird wacky ping pong table that's a circular scenario. Never played it, and I didn't try to play it because I was like, I don't want to mess myself up. And then here is the squash table, I believe. Yeah, shuffleboard table. We didn't play it, but it was available and people were playing it. And here is access to a slide. This slide wasn't the best, however there was access to it, so if you want to go for it, you can do it. It was slides on both sides of the ship that goes actually off the ship and then back on the ship. So a little spooky, but it was fun nonetheless. This one was not sliding. It wasn't sliding at all. That's just a view of the slide. We did take it, and I mean, it's all right. Anyway, this is the access to the go-karts, and I'm gonna let y'all hear how noisy it is in the go-kart area. But you wait down at the bottom for your group to go. You go in like segments or timed grouped segments, and so when it's your turn, you go up these stairs as you are seeing, and then there's like a holding area. There are other people finishing their race right now as we are going up, where you get briefed on the rules, the do's, the don'ts, the don't try it, the if you do it, we're gonna kick you off, so all those rules and things like that. And so that's what we're holding there for. And then we had these little face coverings, right, just to keep you protected from the helmets, because I don't know if they clean the helmets, but I'm sure they clean those things because it does cover your mouth. And so it's a little head protection. There's my lovely wives, Chrystle, Kiana, and Alvin, who were so gracious to purchase our tickets. And so here's the sound of it. Boom shakalaka. And so obviously that was me put on a mask, cover your face, because it's going to be on your face, in which you all will get to see what I mean as far as the mask itself and the helmet itself being on your face. And then boom shakalaka, they have all these nice little cool badges and things that get you ready and motivated, because now it's time to go find our go-kart and find ourselves in the space, in the place, and all those things. And they just line you up and you just go according to how you line up. And you may be me like, whoa, how can we race if somebody is ahead of me already? Well, it's not racing like that. You're actually racing on time, how your time goes on the lap. Each lap is time. And I saw, it has its pros and its cons. But nonetheless, that's how they just keep it all going and flowing. And here is my cards, okay? And you have the go on the right, the stop on the left, pretty self-explanatory. You have a turbo button and all those things like that. And so, as you can see, I'm in there. That's your boy Rickey Jones Jr. And of course, I put my little face mask up over my mouth because I don't want my mouth to touch that helmet because they didn't clean them helmets in between. It was too fast. And you have your eye shield as well. And then there's my lovely wife with number 13 ready to go. And we were trying to figure out the whole situation on the name things or whatever. We couldn't figure it out. But here's Chrystle and Kiana.
All right, so what do y'all think about the go-karts?
I found it to be terrifying, and every time I went around the thing, I was like, I saw the edge and I said, I might flip over that thing if I go too fast. So I had to keep like slowing down. And I still feel like I was going fast, but I got second to last place. So I'm not sure what happened.
Not too bad.
I'm not gonna do it again.
I'm definitely not doing it again.
Why?
100% no. Well, for one, the mask, like I just felt so claustrophobic.
Yes.
I constantly thought about just pulling over in the pit stop early.
Same.
Whoa.
Because I was like, it's too,
I felt like it was a little long. That's all I was.
I did think it was long.
I was like, for an attraction. I mean, they're getting you your money's worth. But
Right. That last stop.
It definitely was your money worth because, again, how long it
It was
was.
so many laps.
So I was glad when they said flag it off. I wasn't trying
They
to do
gave me
extra.
a whole extra lap.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because when they threw the flag, I just kept going. I said, we right here.
No, I waved to the guy and I said, "You want me to stop?" Because I was in front of the
didn't see
pit,
him do this,
and he
and
was
I
just
was
like,
like,
"Nah." But
I'll pro.
I would have pulled over. Everybody kept lapping me, but I
Whether
didn't
it was
care.
the end of the lap or not, I was like, this next one I gotta get off.
Right.
Yes.
Enough is
I
enough.
have to stop.
It was
I lapped
so
Kiana twice, Chrystle once. I never saw Al,
It
so.
was funny.
yeah, I never saw him.
Chrystle lapped me
Al lapped
once,
me.
Al lapped me twice, Rickey lapped me twice. I said, you know what, I'm
I
having
didn't lap you. I just passed you. I passed you, but I didn't lap you
Yeah, because you were right behind me.
for a very long time.
Yeah, y'all were. I was just like,
I
oh, maybe they're just like laughing and talking to each other because it was going slow.
I didn't want to go faster. I felt like I
couldn't talk
was
to
speeding.
anybody. Every time I turned that one corner that I almost flipped off the boat,
Whoa.
I had to turn around and I was like scared to look behind me. And
Right. I was like, is somebody coming or not coming?
So would you recommend it to somebody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun. They should try it.
Kiana looks questionable, though.
I mean, I'm not a good driver, like even on the regular road.
Well, before we got on, I was like, which one is go and which one is stop?
Oh,
I was so glad it was color coded.
I said, girl, it's red and green.
I was very happy that it was color coded.
Oh, boy.
Fun time, good times, of course. And then we did karaoke quite a few times. This was one of them with Chrystle and Kiana doing what they do, rocking the house. Y'all see the people up. I will play the song, but I don't want to get copyrights or anything like that. But they was rocking. I think this was Rihanna, Umbrella, or something like that. Yeah, I think it was Umbrella. But they did it. They did their thing. It was fun. We were probably there every night in the same area. I did the tour in, and they did various things. But nonetheless, good times, fun times, because now we're at the food. And one of the restaurants, Something Hall, you have the opportunity to have an iPad like you see, and you order your food right here. We was getting that okra about a dozen, okay? Or probably half a dozen to be exact. But anyway, we were ordering it. You order whatever food that you want. You hit order. It's all for free. They bring it to your table in less than 3 minutes. This was terrible. Okay, terrible because you could be so lazy getting whatever you want. It was amazing because the food was good, but terrible because you get a little exercise when you go to the buffet. When it all comes to you, it allows for you to be that much more lazy. Okay, but yeah, go for it. As you can see, pay. You can tip the people if you want, but if you don't, all is well. And here's one of the nights where we went to the Mexican restaurant where we had Taco Tuesdays and enchiladas and things like that. All of it was very, very good. We did go to other spots as well. I didn't record it because I was enjoying myself, y'all. Y'all know how it is when you're in the zone and you're enjoying yourself and you just tapped in. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. We'll do it better next time. But nonetheless, here are activities you can do on the Norwegian Prima.